slightly separate, they clot. And you'd have a massive clot there. So this all had to happen in a very timely manner. If it had not, there would have been no blood flowed out. There would have been only the serum. And so God arranged this whole thing, and when the Roman soldier put his spear in Christ's side and withdrew it, the blood and the water gushed out, 2 to 3 units of blood, something like a quart to a quart and a half. And it went down through that crack onto the mercy seat. At that very second, all of the people that had died under the blood sacrifice system had been bought with a price. And you and I were bought with the same price. Now, there are those that have other opinions, and bless their hearts, we're all taught what we're taught. And it's hard to give up something we've been taught by people that we respect and love. But anyway, it was the blood of Christ on that mercy seat that fulfilled the covenant. The shadows met its reality, the type met antitype at that very instant. And to show that God accepted it, all of these people came forth from the grave. Now, those of you that get our newsletter probably read about the cave of Machpelah, which is about 20 miles south of here. We found this cave that had 3 large burial crypts in it for a man and a wife. It had pottery in there dating back to Abraham's time. We found no teeth, no hair, no bones, no indication at all of a body still being there, or the residue of the body. We did find some partially decayed and fossilized chips of the spices that they used. Now, it appears that Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob and their wives were among those. Think of the shock of the people here in this city that saw this. And what surprises me is that there's not records outside of the Bible of that event taking place. The rulers of the city certainly went to great lengths to keep all of that quiet. Now, how do we know, or why do we suspect that was the true cave of Machpelah? God has hidden the real places from human knowledge. We're all pack rats. We carry things off a pocket full at a time, or we put some big building over it so you can't tell anything about it in later years. And God didn't want that to happen. This is the place where Christ died. Within 100 yards of where you're sitting this minute is where that took place. And this sepulcher right here is the very one that he arose from. This is the gateway to heaven. Jacob, when he had his dream, he was just a little north of here, and his vision, and he said he saw angels ascending and descending, and he said, "This is none but the gateway to heaven." And I assure you, that's what it is.